Hello Cancer, this is monthly reading for you, month of January 2016. I'll remind you the positions of the spread. The first position, it's home and family, place where we live, I mean apartment, house, also our relatives, who is important for us, maybe even neighborhood sometimes. Second position is love relationships, and not only romantic relationships, any significant relationships for us. Work and business and things what we're doing. If you are a housewife, you are not going to work, but anyway you're doing something. Finances, advice, and what is not recommended. And from oracle cats I took cards for some extra tip, extra advice for position of home and family and finances. So they will help us to find out how we can act more better. So it will help us. For home and family, you've got High Priestess and Three of Swords. So of course it can be, because the main card anyways, it's High Priestess. It can be some woman who is important for you, some of your relatives, your aunt, or maybe even mother or grandmother, but there is your worries about this woman. Also can be that something what has to do with your maybe property, maybe your family, or maybe some situation in the family, there is some uncertainty. So things are uncertain, you are not sure what is going on, and it brings you stress. Also can be months where some, let's say, secrets will come out, and it will be a little bit unpleasant. If it's your secrets that will come out, it's understandable, because we're keeping secrets for some reason. Then it means we don't want everybody to know it, and maybe somehow it will come up, and there can be even some fight about it, or somebody's secrets might appear, and again it will be disappointment, conflicts, or even somebody's separation because of this hidden stuff came out. So it can be different for all of you. Property, family, somebody's secret, maybe just nothing is happening, just some uncertainty, you feel it and you don't feel comfortable. You want a, I don't know, like answer yes or no, but there is no that it's not coming in January for some reason, so it's still uncertain. There is something that is clear, something that is completely unclear, and you don't know what is exactly what is there. For love and relationships, you've got Six of Cups and Eight of Pentacles. So for some Cancers, it can be a month where you're really very busy with your children or grandchildren. There is a lot of things that is going on and you're doing for your kids. For your kids, together with them, doesn't matter, but there is a lot of things going on. For those who currently coupled, it can be very nice and pleasant month in relationships, and you living, let's say, real life. You feel each other with your partner and you're doing things very successfully together. Like it seems to be very, very good. For some Cancers, it can be when you, I don't know, like longing for someone. And for me, like this someone, probably you haven't seen this person for a while, but you still have this sweet nostalgia after that person. You feel like it's my soulmate. I never felt like this before, like I feel with him or her, or about him or her. So it's a very strong nostalgia for someone. But it seems for me like this, let's say, pause, break, I mean not break up, but time out in your relationship. If you don't see this person, it's like it's working for you for some reason this month. It's not bad that you're not seeing this person. It's like something is happening inside yourself. You working out your own soul, your own it's not complexes, but you like developing yourself, you making yourself better. This nostalgia after this person making you better. You begin to understand more about life, about people, about relationships. It's your own development, this longing for this person gives to you. It can also be for single cancers that you will meet someone, you see this person first time in your life, but you feel like you know him or her for years, like you have been knowing each other for years. Or maybe you feel like, probably, like you feel like the soul connection. This what it can be. For work and business, you've got the Justice and King of Cups, both upright. So it can be that you signing contracts or some papers with this person who's shown by King of Cups. It's usually someone who is powerful, who is really, let's say, like a good psychiatrist in business. He feels people, he knows how to prove his position, he can, he has influence usually on people. So when he talking to someone, he can prove anything, but not in the hard way, like I'm telling you it's like this. No, he feels the person. He's really good psychiatrist. Psychic, I would say, psychic. He feels people, he feels their emotions, and he really can influence it. Also, it can be some, of course, some maybe you doing some paperwork, but it's not just ordinary papers. It's something more significant, more serious. It could be some legal papers, legal issues that you're discussing maybe, or you making those legal papers, and it has to do something with this King of Cups, or he is helping you. Maybe it's a counselor that helps you to make these papers. Legal issues, paperwork, contracts, opening or closing bank account for some reason, changing the bank, any official movement, I would say, serious movement, serious decisions that you're making, important decisions. For some of you, if you are not working, you just, for example, you are a housewife and you're not going at work, maybe you have some serious a talk with your husband this month, and you together with him, you deciding something. it's like major decision you have to make this month about, I don't know, house, business, maybe about your kid, where your child will go to study after the school, or anything, any kind of serious decisions that we sometimes have to make. It doesn't have to be bad, it's just significant for you. Finances, 9 of Wands and Ace of Wands. But it came like this. For Taurus came opposite way, like this. But for you, dear Cancer, what I think, this 9 of Wands, we see this town or house, what was there, it's like burnt down. And this man, he's in shock. So I think it was something in the recent past. There was some difficulties, some, I don't know how you call this, financial punishment. I hope you understand what I mean, like when we hitting the car, when we have to pay for something, when something went wrong, when we had some losses, difficulties. So there was like some problems. And now you're trying to find the solution, how to solve those problems, and you will get a real idea about how to like remove it and make it wonderful. You will get the real idea that will inspire you to move forward. Or maybe it can be any kind of idea. But you see this Ace of Wands always very optimistic. It's always like, it's like Eureka. I know what to do now. I know how to do it. I know whom I should talk to solve this problem. So it's really great. It can be a person who will bring you this idea. It can be your own idea. It can be some new beginning. Maybe you try to solve this problem like for, not even for 1 month, maybe for several months. You try to do something about it. And it has to do with your finances. And now you finally, you've got the way how to do it. For some Cancer, it can be because this justice, maybe you're getting the job that you have been looking for. Maybe that's why you had those difficulties, because you have been looking for the job, you have been unemployed, and it was a really like hard time for you. It was for you financially like punishment. You didn't know what to do with this. And now you're getting this job, so you're getting new income in your life. And now you can see that things are getting better. I forgot to say that justice, of course, it can be when we're getting the job. Advice. It's the wheel of fortune, turning around and around. And what is not recommended, 6 of Pentacles, I'll show you it, but it came in reversed. I'll show you upright. So I think that in January you have to wheel. It's always turning, no matter what is happening in our life. If it's a wonderful period, it will not last forever. It will change. If it's really difficult and hard, it will also change. This is the good news, because when we have some difficulties, and we have to understand that it will not last forever. Wheel is always turning, and we'll get on the top of the wheel sooner or later. So we have to like see what we want, what is our goals, because we can't change the movement of life, of the destiny, and we can't stop those changes. But if we'll be more close to the center of the wheel, to ourself, our authentic self, who we are, we will understand what we want, how we want to live. It will be better, and no matter what is happening around us with our life, we will always be ourselves. If you have a wonderful period in your life and there is no difficulties, the wheel reminding you things will be changing anyway. Do we want it or not? So you have to, if you have wonderful period in your life, you have to make your position stronger. You have to think about your future. You have to make new goals. You have to think about I don't know, your future plans, what you want to do, how you want to do it, and what you will be doing if something will be changing. So like this. Remember about your goals, and remember about that wheel is always turning and never things will last forever. And what is not recommended? I don't know the words, and I don't have the dictionary. Don't be greedy. Don't use people, and don't let people use you. Try to not disturb the balance of universe, the balance of interaction between people. If we're getting something, we must give something back, or pay, or say thank you, or do like for payment instead of payment, do something for this person. If someone taking something from us, they have to, I don't know, like thank us, they have to pay us or help us somehow. So there must be balance, because if someone is always taking from you, and you don't have time to recover, to like you don't have time to refill your resources, you will be exhausted, and it's way nowhere. So you have to see in January for this balance, so you not using anybody and no one using you, so everything is like fair, I would say. And for this High Priestess with Three of Swords, this or it's unknown, or it's what is going on. I wanted to ask Cat's Oracle what, I don't know, some extra advice, what they will say to us. And for this came card Longing. If you will allow me, I will read it, because you know my English. I will be explain much longer than I will read it for you. We see the cat who is looking at these parrots, and even if this cat is like always living at home, sometimes everybody wants some freedom, wants to go somewhere and want something new. So the message of this card is there something in your life that you are longing for? Why can you not get to it? Is it not healthy for you? Not appropriate at this time? If so, try to focus your attention and desire elsewhere. Is someone keeping you locked up in some way? Perhaps now is the time to assert your freedom. So if you want something, I would say from myself, if you want something, really, you're longing for something, you have some wishes, some desires, and if they are, in first place, unhealthy, or it's completely impossible to get it right now, you have to just change your focus for some time, instead of getting stress out of it because of it. Or if you have completely healthy wishes, desires, you want, I don't know, you want to paint, and maybe someone from your family saying that it's something silly, stupid, and you're already 30, it's too late to begin to do it and stuff like that. In this case, you have to fight for your freedom, that you want it. It's your wish, it's your desire, and it's completely healthy. Why not? You have a right to have something for yourself. So remember and fight for your freedom then, in the normal way, I mean. For finances, these difficulties and this idea what you will get, how to fight. Fight. Well, let's see what they're writing about fight. The message: physical fighting is never the answer, unless of course you are in immediate physical danger. Here it is meant metaphorically, and even in this case, fighting is a last resort. But there are times when an honest argument helps clear the air and the emotions, particularly if both parties have been keeping their thoughts and feelings bottled up. So, well, about finances. Probably, I would say, if there is some difficulties, and you trying to get out of them, there is no meaning, because this fight, if there is no one who you fighting with, if it's just some difficulties you are solving by yourself, there is no one else, then you must not have this inner fight inside yourself, these different thoughts, this stress, this always like feelings of worry. It's not helping. And if there is some problems with someone, there is no point to fight with this person. You must have healthy, normal discussions. I was thinking, if, for instance, I borrowed money to someone, and this person promised me to, I don't know, like pay me back. Now time came, but he didn't pay me. I have my arguments about that. I'm sorry that you owe me money. He's saying I don't have now any. Like those two cats, they're fighting. So I am right because I'm asking for my own money. I borrowed him, he promised me to pay me back. But he has his own truth, that in this case, if right now he has really, like, there is nothing in his pockets, he doesn't have anything right now, it's not the best thing to fight with him, to really make this conflict worse. We have to find some solution. We have to talk about it and find some reasonable, healthy solution that will help him to pay me back and help me to get my money back. So I take it, this card, like this. So dear Cancers, I'm wishing you a great January. Love, luck, abundance, and make all decisions that you have to make, so everything will be better in your life. So I'm wishing you a great start of 2016. See you later. Bye.